We are so happy to welcome our friends Paulina Nybar, Big Sister and Big Brothers board member, and also a Big, by the way, along with Maggie Riggs, the VP of Programs at Big Brothers, Big Sisters of the Ozarks. Thanks for coming in, ladies.
Sure.
You look amazing, by the way. Supermodels from Big Brothers, Big Sisters here.
Who knew?
We did not know. We are underdressed.
I know.
Look amazing. First of all, let's start with you, Maggie.
Yes.
Big Brothers, Big Sisters.
Yes.
It's an amazing program. We've had so many people on talking about the organization.
Yeah.
But if somebody happens to be, tuning in for the first time, not aware, tell us about the organization, what it does here in the Ozarks for the kids.
So Big Brothers, Big Sisters, it matches children just needing an extra person in their life, a trusted adult to empower them, build their self-confidence, and just be a friend. So what we do is we find volunteers and mentors to pair with them, and then they go out and just make such a difference in that child's life.
So good. Isn't that nice?
I love that.
Is it because, do you think the Big Brothers, Big Sisters is necessary because maybe the parents are busy, maybe it's a single family home, maybe there's not that role model in their life? How does that need come about?
Yeah. So we get children from all different kinds of backgrounds. Maybe it is a single parent, but we have ones from large families and just maybe a child that's suffering from maybe low self-esteem or just struggling, and we have mentors for them to just build them up. And who doesn't need an extra person in their life?
It's an extra person,
An extra person that just goes, "You're awesome. You can do it. And I believe in
Jessica, will
you."
you be my bid? I need this.
And I need one too.
I love that it is for everybody.
It's for
not
every kid.
you kind of think maybe
No.
it's somebody who's in. It's not for any. It's for everybody.
Yeah.
And Paulina, not only are you a board member,
Yep.
but you are a Big. So
I
tell us
am.
about how you even got associated with it and becoming a Big and then the board member.
Yes, so I actually got interested when I was in college, but at the time I was just so busy, and they always ask you to have a year commitment. So at the time I was not ready to commit. So then later on, whenever I started working, I graduated from college, I was like, okay, I'm ready. I have a lot of friends that are Bigs, and I saw how much fun they're having and how big of an impact they're having on little kids in the community. So I was like, you know what? It's time. I want to be a Big.
Wow. So currently, you have a little.
Yes.
Tell us about your little.
So my little's name is Sarah. She could not be here today. She's in school. She is 15, so she just got her permit. Watch out, world. And so we've been matched since 2019, so going on 4 years now.
Oh, wow.
Is this your first little?
Yes, it is. Yep.
What do you anticipate? I've met a lot of Bigs, and the one thing I take away from them is it's really a lifelong relationship now. Now that you're so ingrained, once you meet a child, like when you have a nephew and niece, you're in their lives from such a young age. You become very important to them. Do you anticipate this being a lifelong friendship?
Yes, so she's like become my little best friend. We get to do things together, spend time together, and she'll like text me whenever we're not, seeing each other. So I do hope that after she graduates high school, goes to college, we continue that relationship throughout her life.
What kind of things do you do together when you hang out?
Yeah, so the nice thing about the program is whenever you go through the interview process, you get to figure out what your hobbies are and what you like doing. So I like being active, and so does Sarah. So we always do fun things, like we go to Silver Dollar City. We've been roller skating together. We go to the trampoline park. So we always just go and do fun things together.
Awesome.
Okay, Maggie, so what is, if somebody's watching and thinks, oh man, that sounds amazing, I want to be a Big, or maybe they want their kid to be a little, what is the time commitment? Because a lot of people might think, like you did, oh, I don't have time for this.
Yep. Right. So it's actually only 2 visits a month to be a community-based Big. It is not necessarily, you don't have to go out and spend a lot of money. We actually discourage that. So the money thing isn't really an issue. It's just giving a couple hours a week, or a month actually, to just make a difference. And it could be just having somebody to go with you to the grocery store, or somebody to go to the park with, or go for a walk, just to be able to connect with someone that doesn't always cost money. It's just a little bit of time. Paulina is part of our community-based program, but we also have our Lunch Buddy program that is weekly, but it's only over your lunchtime. So,
Sweet.
once a week, go in to an elementary school and spending 20 to 30 minutes visiting with a kid during their lunch period. So, it goes by really fast when you're out on an outing. It just flies by, and
with
is
the
exciting.
outings. Okay, I love the lunch one because we've had people on who do the lunch one, which is like. I know my nephews and nieces love it when my mom, their grandma, or their uncle comes and surprises them at lunch. It makes them so happy. So I know that's amazing.
Yeah.
On the other side, when you're doing the twice a month, is it a weekend? Is it a weekday? Is it open? Like, can you schedule whatever you want?
It's open. I mean, it is important to kind of stay consistent, so you're somebody consistent in their life, but it's open. We've hung out on weekdays, we've hung out on weekends, so it's just kind of, you coordinate your schedule with your little and just kind of make it work.
Yeah.
How do you feel equipped to mentor? Like, I feel like I'd be like, how am I going to give advice to somebody?
That is a great question.
I'm figuring
That is
it out.
a great
Like,
question.
So, are you a friend to someone?
Yes, I am.
She's my friend.
Are you a good friend to someone?
Yes.
Then you're equipped to mentor.
Okay.
So it's just being a good friend to someone. It's
That's a great way to point.
Yes.
So I don't
Yeah.
have to have like
No.
some grand.
You don't have to have a PhD
speech.
or a doctorate in child psychology.
No insight into life and all the answers.
You don't have to be a therapist.
Okay, good. 'Cause I'm
Although I have some life experience I could pass on. I'm just telling you that right now. Tell them what not to do. Kids love that, don't they?
Yes,
Don't do
they
that.
do.
If somebody wants information, if they're watching, either they want to be a big or they have somebody that they want to be a little.
Yes.
What is the process? How can they get started?
So they can get started by going to bigbro.com. From there, there's an Enroll Now button on that website, and they just fill out their basic contact information, and they get started.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Look at Jess. Look. Love it. Thank you guys so much. Thank you.
Thank
Give
you.
your little a big hug from all of us.
I will.
All right. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with registered dietitian Amy Goodson right after this. That was fun. You guys make bigs and littles fun.